If you like Chris Pine, you should definitely watch our picks for his best movies.
Today we are beasts. We fight for God, for honor, for country, for family, for yourselves I do not care, so long as you fight!
We hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let us know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
Number 10. Smokin Aces.
Crazy motherfuckers up there.
Yes, we did. Just give us your keys and get the fuck out of here.
Smokin Aces is an action thriller film written and directed by Joe Carnahan and stars Ryan Reynolds, Ben Affleck, Jason Bateman, Jeremy Piven, Andy Garcia, Alicia Keys, and Chris Pine. Crime bosses with the instinctive urge to act violently, an army of assassins out for the greatest pile of cash ever, and one guy with a red marker on his head is the premise of this hyper-violent cat-and-mouse game. For two FBI agents, this becomes hell on earth, as their job is to protect the target with their lives.
3 men were ambushed and shot. 2 died and had their bodies dumped in the lake. The other has severe hypothermia, possible dementia, and will probably be a multiple amputee by week's end.
Shit, okay, you're right. Sorry.
Number 9. The Finest Hours.
What? I won, Richie! I got us at this far, didn't I? Not beg to clap for nobody else. I did it!
The Finest Hours is a 2016 action thriller film directed by Craig Gillespie and stars Chris Pine, Casey Affleck, Ben Foster, and Holliday Grainger. In the face of death, we must come together. Only then can we overcome our greatest challenges. This is the story of a dramatic rescue story, where a New England seaboat is helplessly drowning, about to be devoured by the powerful oceans. In a time of fear, brave men and women have to stand together for an ultimate goal: reaching home.
You got about 5 seconds, boys! Come on, fight up!
Number 8. Unstoppable.
It's called a derailleur, for Christ's sake. That's what they do.
That size, going that fast, it'll vaporize anything that gets in its way.
They wouldn't use it if they didn't.
They're wrong, all right?
Unstoppable is an action thriller film directed by Tony Scott and stars Denzel Washington, Chris Pine, and Rosario Dawson. At the center of this truly unstoppable popcorn spectacle is the roaring, relentless train that is not only unmanned and out of control, but packed with chemicals that will cause an environmental disaster. Only 2 people that have never met can end the crisis with smart choices, the best teamwork, and a lot of knowledge about construction.
Are you in or are you out?
Okay, you want to get yourself killed, you do it alone. Wait! If you're right and that derailleur fails, what are the odds it makes it to Stanton?
You saw the train. What do you think?
Number 7. Outlaw King.
We already tried it for 8 bloody years, and we failed.
Because we didn't unite.
Outlaw King is a historical action drama film directed by David Mackenzie and stars Chris Pine, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Florence Pugh, and Tony Curran. Betrayed by his own country after being crowned as the King of Scotland and forced into exile, legendary warrior Robert the Bruce will have his vengeance and what belongs to him. Leading a small outlaw band, he sets out to fight his overly powerful enemy with a combination of brutal force and tactical brilliancy. But at what cost?
Because your family were too busy trying to claim a crown that wasn't theirs. Are you saying you wish to relinquish that claim?
I'm saying we need to set aside our rivalry and win back our country, then we can decide who wears the crown. Us. Not Edward.
Number 6. People Like Us.
Where did you get that?
My dad. $150,000.
People Like Us is a drama film directed by Alex Kurtzman and stars Chris Pine, Elizabeth Banks, Olivia Wilde, and Jon Favreau. Life is what we made of it. At least that's true for fast-talking and cocky salesman Sam. But after failing a last-minute deal and hearing that his father had just died, he finds himself back home to settle from the beginning and observe the loss. But to his surprise, he is not alone. Getting to know his 30-year-old sister for the first time, Sam is confronted with the life choices he made.
It's your dad. You don't have one happy memory?
Yeah, one. He should take me to this park on Sundays.
That's nice.
He never got out of the car. He'd sit and watch me so he could listen to his demos.
Number 5. Star Trek Beyond.
This was once a piece of an ancient weapon, and now they offer it as a symbol of peace.
Star Trek Beyond is an epic space opera film directed by Justin Lin and stars Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, Carl Urban, Zoe Saldana, John Cho, and Anton Yelchin. The third installment of the Star Trek reboot trilogy dives deeper into the politics and philosophies of what fans know and love about the franchise, while delivering impactful action and characters to fall in love with. As they have to rise from nothing when a new enemy lurks in the shadows, the crew finds itself torn apart on a strange planet.
There's quite a bit of surface interference, sir.
I ripped my shirt again.
Number 4. Wonder Woman.
It's a watch.
A watch?
Yeah, it's a watch, tells time.
Wonder Woman is a 2017 superhero film directed by Patty Jenkins and stars Gal Gadot, Chris Pine, Robin Wright, Danny Huston, and David Thewlis. This superhero adventure is not only a call to hope and freedom during the time of World War I, it is also the emancipation of an all-time classic comic book character, so powerful that Wonder Woman is already one of its kind. Follow Princess Diana, who leaves her mystical island home and is thrown into the cold and hard reality of human nature.
Would you say you're a typical example of your sex?
I am above average.
Number 3. Hell or High Water.
Like I said, they don't know anything.
You want a little advice?
No, I don't.
Go see him tomorrow.
Hell or High Water is a 2016 neo-Western heist film directed by David Mackenzie and stars Jeff Bridges, Chris Pine, and Ben Foster. In Texas, after the death of their mother, 2 brothers go on a bank-robbing rampage. They are targeting the branches of the Texas Midland Bank, which is about to foreclose on the mortgage on their ranch and claim the property. So robbing the bank to pay his own loan seems appropriate. Meanwhile, the Texas Ranger Marcus Hamilton tries to anticipate the next move of the thieves.
You got any idea how much I owe Debbie in child support?
You got enough in your front pocket to fix that problem right now.
You can't spare it, you know that.
Maybe we should hit another branch.
Number 2. Star Trek Into Darkness.
There is a nearby planetoid. I can open one up there, but I will need some help. Turn around.
Star Trek Into Darkness is the 12th installment in the Star Trek franchise. The story follows Captain Kirk as he leads his crew to capture a man who could bring destruction to the whole universe. Directed and produced by J.J. Abrams, the 2013 science fiction film received mixed reviews from critics but makes a great addition to the Star Trek franchise. The movie stars Alice Eve, Chris Pine, and Zachary Quinto in lead roles.
Who exactly is qualified to just pop open a 4-ton stick of dynamite?
The Admiral's daughter appeared to have interest in the torpedoes, and she is a weapons specialist. Perhaps she could be of some use.
What Admiral's daughter?
Carol Marcus. Your new science officer concealed her identity to board the ship.
When were you going to tell me that?
When it became relevant, as it just did.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
Sit down.
You know, you sold this as an office job.
You gotta pick somebody to trust, Jack. Now sit down.
You all right? Yeah, medically speaking? Fine. Not a very good liar, you know that?
Oh, yes, and you are. Seeing as we're both here, we might as well share resources.
Guess I don't have a choice. Please, sit down.
Oh, I'm staying.
Oh, I don't know. Get a burger, or maybe you just go somewhere, get naked, and screw.
No, I'd rather clean the thrasher.
Number 1. Star Trek.
Oh, I wish I didn't know you.
Don't be such an infant.
How long is it supposed to be?
Unbelievable.
the 11th installment in the Star Trek franchise. The 2009 film follows Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock as they try to defeat a vengeful Romulan who is wreaking havoc across the universe by creating black holes to destroy Federations. The critically acclaimed sci-fi film was praised for its action sequences, the performance of the cast, and its musical score. Released in 2009, the movie was directed and produced by J.J. Abrams and stars Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto in lead roles.
The cadet's logic is sound. And Lieutenant Uhura is unmatched in xenolinguistics. We would be wise to accept her conclusion.
Scan Vulcan space, check for any transmissions in Romulan.
Sir, I'm not sure I can distinguish the Romulan language from Vulcan.
What about you? You speak Romulan, Cadet?
Uhura. All 3 dialects, sir.
Uhura, relieve the lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.